Leave me be, you cowardly bastards! You can't have me or my buried treasure! Come to try your hand against old Captain Camo? I may be blind, but I can smell you from here, goblin spawn. Those gibbering, broken coast bastards won't leave me be. They seek my treasure, but they'll not have it, not cut nor bone. If my cursed eyes could see, I'd take up an axe and crack some skulls like the old days. Ha! A true warrior's instinct. Make their cowardly leader Deros take me to Anvil, and I'll share my treasure with you. Or, turn the tables, beat them senseless, then ask for favors. It's always worked for me. Rania warned me about the danger this place posed with all the Malmer about. Poor lass. She deserves better. If you deal with those broken coast bastards, I'll see she gets it.
Look at those dogs, gathered around for a feast. Sadakal take them all. Captain Camo went blind. He asked me to bring him here for one last adventure. Between the Maormer, these wood elves, and everything else, I'm ready to head back. But I will never abandon the captain. Never. The captain can only see what's in his mind now. If he wants to relive his past and call it an adventure, so be it. I just wish he'd listen to me sometimes.
There's treasure all over this rock. That's why the Marmor are here too. Not until he hands over his treasure. Unless you think you can handle me and my friends, don't bother me. What's it to you? The great Captain Camo terrorized these waters for years. It's a pleasure to deal him the same hand he dealt others. I'll take all the treasure, with or without his permission. Why do you ask? Whoa, let's not do anything drastic. I'm sure we can work something out. Tell you what, if the old man splits his treasure with us, we'll get him to Anvil. Deal? Deal. What do you want? I'm not leaving till I get what I came for.
Nothing but trouble since we came ashore, I tell you. Nothing but trouble.
Did you strike a bargain with Deros and his crew? Did they rise to the bait? Good. Rania and I are done with Horseshoe Island for now. This place used to seem so far away from everything. But it's as busy as Sentinel these days. Time to move on.
No. Rania says the island's thick with the Maormer. Guess I need to trust her vision now since I lack my own. The chests are buried in the caves. I trust you know how to use a shovel?
Can't believe the lengths some folks will go to for a little treasure.
We can't trust these conniving sneak thieves to keep their end of a bargain. Don't you dare break the captain's heart. You don't understand what he's been through. No one does.
Who's this? Ah, it's you. Found my treasure, did you? Junk! I gave you more credit than that. Those are my treasures. They're priceless treasures. The flagons are from the finest inns throughout Nirn. The bones come from a giant fish that once swallowed my ship. And the meat's from an ancient white mammoth I caught and killed barehanded. Priceless, I say. And don't get any ideas about snagging a piece for yourself. It's tasty and fermented, but it's all mine. The elves can have the bones. I hate to part with them, but I suppose I'll have to let them go. That skeever won't get any more from me. A deal's a deal. He never asked what the treasure was, did he? It's not my fault he might have expected gold, is it? Ha! Took us 5 days to carve our way out of that fish. Those bones mean a lot to me. I lost many a good sailor before it died.
They'll get what's coming to them, one way or another.
Well, where's my share of the treasure? We need to head out before the tide turns again. What? We've been putting on this charade for a pile of bones? Is that all he has? This is a disaster. I should have just killed him and taken what we could scrounge from his corpse. Tell the captain he can keep his bones and rot on this forsaken island. Terms have changed. No treasure, no transport. Unless you have something to sweeten the deal, I'll find a better mark. I hadn't considered that. You can really sniff out gems from a dung heap. All right, I'll take Camo to Anvil. He proves his worth on arrival, or he's fish bait. Never thought I'd ferry the great Captain Camo. Got to admire his moxie. I'll keep my end of the bargain. Now leave me to it before I change my mind. We'll get Captain Camo to Anvil safely, don't worry.
Ah, what news? Did that scuttlefish bite? Good news indeed. I was feeling a bit parched on this beach. Ales run dry, you see. I've a slew of hard-working lads I mentored back in Anvil, and many the contact who might help Daros. My thanks for your service. What's Daros waiting for? I can smell the tide turning. Whoever said the Broken Coast bastards were competent sailors must have taken a knock to the head.
The captain might have lost more than just his sight, but he's still a pirate at heart.